Hello. I'm back. I'm trying to wake up. I I fell asleep. I was gonna stream like around 5. And I'm like, oh I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit, and I didn't wake up. Stevo. Who is Stevo? I live under a rock. I don't know who that is. And they have a podcast. How wonderful. Oh, hello. Hello, ramen. I love ramen. She's back. She's getting very firm. Boop, 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 boop. Spritz, 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 spritz. I know what I was gonna do. I was thinking of adding some scales to her face, but internet's poppy might not stay long. Oh, that's alright. She's almost done. I'm sure you'll catch another stream. I stream. Oh no, is that singing I hear? I keep forgetting to take out all of the ones that sing. All of my royalty-free music that sings. I'm the only one who can speak. Where is it? It's not bad, but I I take it out. Um, Wait, no, I have a better idea. Let's play. This is the only one that can speak. Who's the only other person that can speak on the stream? I always get a little scared that maybe I'll get in trouble for playing that, but I know it's royalty free. I've seen other streamers play it. Rolling up little bollies, and I'm gonna mush them on her face and give her scales. I don't I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I almost kind of just like her with the texture. Let me just try one. Let me try one and see how it looks. Might not chat playing Rust. Oh, watching on the phone. Cool, James. You should stream one of your games sometime. You made I don't know much about Rust. I get it confused with Raft. That's all I know. Okay. I sleep to this song. Every night I have a playlist where it just plays to infinity. Somehow, Spotify always stops playing it sometime in the middle. I feel like they stop playing it sometime in the middle of the night when I'm fast asleep. So I don't know how many times it actually plays. But the pattern in the song, the kind of like music and then singing and then stopping and then the music, the pattern helps me sleep. I'm trying trying to keep everything smooth. Alright, here's one scale. Let's see how it looks on her cheek. So if she had a bunch of these, would it look weird? I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe if I pushed it down. Let me try. Oof. Oh, ow, oh, oh. Oh, that's right. I forgot Cosmo spilled water here earlier. Oof, you're gonna rust out my tools. Why did I sponge that down? I was lazy. I was ready for food. Okay, I wish I had the spoon tool. I can't. Wait, this one. This one works. Alright, so if I pushed it down. If I pushed it down and put more on top of her like that, would it look weird? I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't look too bad. I wouldn't put too many on her. Maybe just one or two or three or four. One or two or three or four. That's all. The rest is a first person shooter survival. Some servers are against other players. I'm on one of the servers that's more peaceful. Oh, nice. Would you ever stream it? I'd like to see it. I actually don't like it. I don't like the placement. I like it, but I don't like the way the spot. I should have moved it back more. I gotta make a bunch of those. I actually kind of do like it. They may be smaller. So I got one. And I got a second. Oh, it's like a little heart. Roll it up. Yo, Mikey, hi. Welcome. Welcome back to stream. Probably last time you were here, you saw the same gal. She's still here. I'm still trying to finish her up. She has to be done today. And if she's not done today, she has to be done sometime this weekend. I'm making some scales for her face. I got those. Mostly farming and building stuff. Oh. Ooh, building stuff. I like building stuff. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Mikey. Thanks for stopping by. So there's another one. This one's a bit bigger than the others. I guess that's what I'm just gonna be doing right now is spraying her down too. Although she's almost done, I don't want her to dry out so quickly. I want her to dry very slowly. I'm gonna cover her up with a bag, and then even when I take her to work, she's still gonna be in a bag for a while. I was just bouncing around, but yeah. See you all around. Oh, cool. Mikey's bouncing around. So I'm just kind of doing these little teardrop shapes, and then sticking them on my finger. Oh my. It's so. That's how many I got so far. That's gonna be it's gonna be tedious to make all these. Good thing I'm not doing her whole body or anything like that. Good thing she doesn't have a tail or anything. That would be very, very annoying. Trying to get these flowers on my hoodie while I watch you. Oh, flowers on your hoodie? Like, are you embroidering or are these real flowers? I'm curious about that. If you'd like, there should be a link in the description for my Discord. It's all about art, but it doesn't have to be like it's not always about art. Sometimes it's about food or there's different channels. It's mainly for art, but I also like seeing people's pets, and we're a very small, quiet Discord, but hopefully it'll grow. But links in the description if you want to share your hoodie flowers. I'm curious. Or maybe post it on Twitter. I'd probably see it. I think I'm following you. I think. I'm very new to Twitter. Ooh. Does that help? Does that help? It looks like little nopales. Actually, that might be a cute sculpture idea for another day. Sam's back. Hello. Just have to decide or to put them evenly. Ah. Yeah, placement of stuff is always kind of hard. Getting the right composition. Oh, Sam's eating taquitos. Uh-huh. I'm making scales, Sam, for her face. I said I kind of do like them. But relatable. Kind of do this. Make it a teardrop and then smush it flat. Or just kind of do that kind of a thing. And then stick it on the finger. I wish I had salsa. Aw, I thought you didn't like spices though. But yeah, a salsa with some garlic. Plenty of garlic. I like salsa with plenty of garlic. There's always salsa at my house, but it's always very spicy. I don't know how many of these I need. Ooh, that's right. I gotta do this. Get some slip. That slip is very slippy. I think maybe this is all enough for one side of the face. Is that people talking again? Don't like. It's kind of cute though. A lot of these songs I just kind of added a bunch. I just had a bunch of songs because they're royalty free. All right, back to jazz. Can't make pico de gallo often because I like it with a lot of salt, and you avoid salt as much as possible. Aww. Add extra garlic instead of salt, perhaps. All right. She's got slip on her face, and I'm going to add the biggest one right by her ear. And then, where did it go? Oh, this one. Smush it down. Ooh, that one's really a lot bigger than I thought it would be, actually. Oops. A little too big. Wee, 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 wee. Okay, I'm trying to make it smaller. Good idea. Yeah, garlic. Garlic's a good idea. I have a good idea. Oh, light. Give me some light. Picking out the right one. Maybe this one? And go here. Oh, wait. That slip dried out really fast. Mm. It's not really slip. It's mostly water. My other slip. I have like three things of slip going. I have a really, really watery one right here where I put all my scraps in, and then I have a really another one over here that's very drying out basically. Oops. It's drying out, and then I have another one that used to be watery, but it's drying out and it's perfect. I really should have grabbed that one. And I'm going to right now. Oh, it's heavy. That one's actually, oh yeah, that one's a good consistency. Oh yeah, that slip is delicious. That is a delicious slip. I like having the three going because as the one that I said was drying, as that one dries, I could always grab chunks and put them in the really watery one, and I could get this one ready to be beautiful like this other slip, which just nice and nice. Oh! I got a follower on. Is that Twitch or is that? Oh, hi. So I scrolled. Oh my gosh, it is Twitch. Hello. Wow. So I scrolled literally hundreds, supposedly art streams, and all there is pervs drawing big boobs, mediocre painting other than Bob Ross. Finally arrived to channel happy. I'm happy here. You're the only person doing something interesting. Oh, thank you. We got someone on Twitch. I'm also streaming on YouTube. I'm duo streaming because I'm very new to Twitch and I have more followers on YouTube. But thanks for following. Oh, this is the wrong tool. If you look up to this corner right here, you'll see. Oh no, I dropped the scale. You'll see everyone chatting in YouTube and Twitch. The little thing that popped up, that was my burb. That was my bird. He was here earlier today, but it's late for him. He's got to go to bed. It's nice and dark. He better be sleeping inside. All right. One more scale on her face. Is that the right tool? Yes, it is. Okay. Oof. Now, what do I think about... Those are big scales. They keep ending up being really big. Bigger than I expect them to be. Oof. Is that a hair? Yeah, a little Peichu. Her stuff is royalty free, so I'ma use it. You putting scales all over her face? No, I'm putting them just like right here on her cheek. I added some texture here. I don't know if you can see it, but what I did was I used not this one. The texture from one of these tools, one of the dental tools. It's got a nice little crisscross texture, and I kind of just rolled it onto here. I'll probably put some of this on her shoulder. Oh, focus back. Focus back. Is it focusing? Oh, now it's all blurry. It'll focus in a bit. There we go. Yeah, but I was gonna put scales up here, but then I thought it was too much, so I went with a little texture. So she's only gonna have scales like right by her cheek and her ears, right there. But I'm finding, where's my sharper tool? I'm finding that I do not like how big these scales are. That's not it. It's this one. If I don't like him at all, maybe I'll just pull him off. But I feel like she just needed something. You know, I know she has the ears, these big like mermaid ear thingies, but I wasn't I wasn't sure if that was obvious enough that she was a mermaid. Um, Someone saw her and she's like, "Oh, it's a lady." I'm like, "No, it's a mermaid." And they're like, "How's it a mermaid?" It has the ears. Oh, I thought that was her hair. And just like, okay, she needs something else that makes her look not human. So I thought some kind of a scale, just a few little scales on the face would be perfect. Rude, lol. It's not rude. It's it happens. So one more scale. Actually, you know what? I'm liking that. I'm liking that. If she just had a few more. Yeah, I like it. I like that. I actually do like it. It's actually nice. It's actually very nice. Very nice. Yeah. I wonder if there's any other sculptors on Twitch. This one time, like I've gone to like the art side of Twitch a few times to try to find some artists, and I found some painters. I try to find. There's a lot of digital art, like a ton of digital art. But I try to find some traditional art. It's not that I don't like digital art, but it seems like online traditional art gets ignored. So I tried to find like some traditional artists to follow, and I found some painters, mostly painters, it seems like. Maybe this one can go here. There it is. I'm holding my breath. I need to stop doing that. Every time I do these little details, I hold my breath. Same with inking. Every time I ink something, I hold my breath. Really shouldn't do that. Yes, I like that. I like that. So so far I got one, two, three, four. I got four on there. Maybe I should just do one more. A little slip. A little slip, 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 slip. Sometimes you don't have to score and slip. Especially if you press down your clay really well. But normally you should really scratch on it. I tell my students, the kids, I tell them scratch and attach. That's easier to remember than slip and score. Score and slip. But sometimes all you need is slip. And especially if you're pressing it down like this, it'll attach pretty well. Oh, my students the other day, they asked me, because I'm a pretty new teacher at where I work, and they've taken my class for one session, and they're on their second session, and I'm all talking to them about, I don't know, I don't remember what I was talking to them about, but they're like, how do you know so many fandoms? And I'm like, wait, what? Like, yeah, how do you know so many of them? And like, they don't they don't know what nerds are. They don't know I'm a nerd. I was gonna tell them I was a nerd, but like, oh well, I forgot what I told them exactly. That was actually like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was on the last day of the session. It's like, well, this is a character design class. I really should know what this stuff is about. I thought that was funny. I don't think secret nerd teacher nerd. Yes. I don't think they realize adults can like little kid stuff too, like Marvel movies and stuff like that. They're surprised. I guess probably most of their teachers don't get to talk about like what kind of shows they watch, and since our class is designed to be to talk about that kind of stuff, they're probably just not used to it. I'm sure they have teachers that are nerdy, but I don't think there's probably an opportunity to actually talk about that stuff. I would assume. I don't know. I'm not an actual teacher yet. I'm just an I'm just community center teacher. TBF, I used to think that when I was younger. Yeah, that's true. Although my mom was always like really into superhero movies and Bruce Lee. It's how she learned how to speak English. She learned how to speak English watching like Superman and Bruce Lee. Don't dry out on me, girl. I can't have you drying too much. Spritz, spritz that ear. I need another little piece of plastic. Like I have this other piece of plastic on her hair because her hair is very that it's just sticking out there. Oof! I scratched it. Sorry, girl. I scratched it and now it's got okay. Okay, it's good. Yeah, it's just sticking out there. That'll dry really fast and crack off. I don't want that to happen, so I wrap it up while I'm not working on it. Do I have another little piece of plastic for her ear? Just for her ear. I do not. It's all big piece of plastic. What about this lip gloss bag? Okay. I got this one. There we go. Stay moist. Moisturize me. I hate it. I'm just gonna spray it every now and then. Should be fine. Alright, back to ears. Oof. And it scratched up my scales. That's lovely. What song is this? Interesting. It's not the one. It's this one, I think. Oh, I feel like she needs a little more smaller scales. Just gonna make one this tiny. Tiny, tiny roll, roll, roll. Flat. Out. There we go. Really, really tiny one. These are a little too mushy. I could go in later when they harden a little and carve them a little better. Yeah, I could carve. I could carve in the scales. Yes. But they're a little. They're very fresh right now. So I'm just gonna wait. Because the rest of the clay body is so dry, I imagine these are gonna dry out really fast. I was originally just gonna carve out like little U's and like carve into her face like that, but um, didn't look right. It needed to be more 3D. So I'll go back in and I'll like kind of like how I've done with the hair where I just carve. Oh, let me raise this up a little more. There. So I'll do the same like how I've done with the hair. Oh, that's this guy. Just kind of carve out. So much hair. And she's hollow. They're her brains. I took out her brains the other day. I put them back, and then I tried to take them out again, just to see if she didn't need them anymore. And she started to dry out really, really fast. So I'm realizing that her little paper brains are actually keeping her pretty moisturized. The wind was just blowing right through her skull, and that was not good. My playlist is so random. I've just taken a bunch of different songs from people who have royalty free um, royalty free playlists. There you go. How's this doing? Still very wet. Should I add one more? I feel like I should. A small one. I already need my patches. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck! Post pictures. I want to see. I want to see how those flowers turn out. smaller. Oh, here's a smaller brush. This bigger brush is not helpful for the slip. I just want to dot a slip right here. That's too much actually. I have so many tools, and I put them down, and there it is. Okay. So many different tools that do different things. Like this one that has like the little flat thing is perfect for pushing down clay, getting it to attach. And then it also has like this. Clean it off real quick. What up? Oh, hi, Evil Deeds 04. How are you? I am sculpting. I'm also streaming on YouTube, so you will see this chat up here. It's YouTube and Twitch combined. I'm very new to Twitch. Are you on this? Oh my! She's on Discord. Ramen's on Discord. Nice. I have a Discord just for the arts. And it's not just for the arts. I say it's just for the arts, but it's actually also for posting food. Like, you found some pretty food, you cook something, or you've tinkered somewhere. I find all that artistic. Like, fixing up, like, renovating your house. Post a picture of it. That's an art form. It's very chill, very quiet. Every now and then, it gets a little too quiet. And we have Pokemon. You can catch Pokemon. I love how it shows both chats in one. Yeah, Sam. I like that too. That's usually what I see on my laptop. I see both chats. But I realized I can put the chat in the stream. I can actually bring it down further, but I'm like, my sculpture's kind of a little more important. push it up further. But yeah. Food, Legos, and screams. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have a venting channel too. It's called Scream into the Void. Everyone just outs their frustrations. No judgments, no... if you want advice, we'll give you advice. We'll try to, but it's mostly just for airing out your frustrations. Ooh, I have the perfect tool for this. This guy. I like this one too. This one, it's like my little... I don't know. It's like a little, kind of a flat piece. I like to carve with it, like little areas. But I also like to grab some clay and then smush it down. But I'm not doing that right now. Right now I wanna get into this little spot right here and carve it out. See, it fits in there perfectly. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice for when it dries a little more. I'll be able to carve. Do I like that? Do I like a little bit of scales on the face? I still don't know. Yeah, it's fine. And tacos. Yeah, tacos. I haven't played Bender, the Bender game, in a while, but it's there. I think I should post the hoodie. It's most of it's like other people's art combined together, store bought embroidery, prints that already came with the hoodie, but I am planning on trying to paint. Yeah, a collaboration of different people's art on a hoodie. You can post it. You could always post it on, if you feel like it doesn't fit anywhere in the Discord, you could always post it on random. We got the random channel, and we also got a bird channel. So if your hoodie happens to have birds on it, we really like birds. We'll post it on there too. One more scale, but where? I feel like it should go here. Yeah, I feel like it should be like kind of going like this way, like triangular composition type thing, right? Here we go. It got so much bigger than I thought it was gonna get. I always make these little scales and then they end up so big. But I'll just carve them down. Eri will give you your own channel if she hasn't already. Yes, there's Verb Room. Yeah, I kind of am. I went back and forth between should I give people their own channel or not. Um, but because there's so many channels and there's not much going on in most of the channels, I've shoved down all the artist channels down to the bottom, and I just kind of decided to give everyone their own channel. That way they could do whatever they want with it. Like Soren's is really great. Soren he's in the army and he's in Belgium. But he like cooks sometimes and sometimes he fixes cars or motorcycles. Um or he goes on a hike or he goes to Switzerland or some shit like that, and that's what he'll post in his channel. He'll post all that stuff. So I just like people to have like their own little creative space to do whatever they want with. Oh, yeah, Sam, you stop posting. But I see your stuff on Instagram. Alright, what do I think? What do I think? What do I think? It's a lot of scales. I feel like. I think. I think that's good enough. That's enough. I think that's good. I think that's good. They make the best food. Oh, Soren and Tabitha? Yeah, they do. They make some good looking food. They made what did we say they were called? No, mussels. Mussels, and I've never really had like clams or well, I guess I've had clam chowder. I think we went over that a few streams ago. Um they made mussels, and I've never like besides clam chowder, I've never like had like a shell, a shell, like eaten anything in a shell before, like clams or mussels. What's the other one? Oysters, and they look the way it was cooked looked so delicious. I mean, just in the pictures, I don't know what it actually tasted like, but it looked like something like yeah, I would eat that. If I was served that, I would totally eat it and not even think twice. I don't like anything in a shell. Sam doesn't like anything in a shell. Is crab considered something in a shell? Or what's the other one? Shrimp? No. The tip of the ears, nice and moist. Horse crabs? Crabs, lobsters? I don't know. Can't eat seafood anymore. Oh no! I don't know what horse crabs are actually. What's the difference between horse crabs and regular crabs? I'm just gonna kind of, with the sponge, just kind of blend those scales into her skin so they don't look too weird, you know? You know what I mean? Gotta smooth out the ears too. I'd love to do another sculpture like this of a mermaid. And now that I've kind of done it already, maybe next time I'll be faster. No, of course not. I'll probably be just as slow. But I think this last time I was slow because I was working on two projects. I'm always slow with the sculpture, but I think it's also because I had the two projects going. Oof, I blended that a little too much. Let's bring you back. Yeah, don't ever work on two sculpture projects, especially when it's ceramics and it dries so fast. Especially when you're in Cali and it's always sunny, never get any rain. I wonder how sculpture would be like somewhere where it's rainy, like Washington. Would things dry slower or would it just dry the same? I don't know. What's the chat say? Horse crab looks like kabuto. Oh, okay, okay. I know what you're talking about. I didn't know you can eat those. I thought those were really rare. I feel like it'd be illegal to eat one of those. I know what you mean now. You have so many drawings to finish. Ah, yes. I do. I never finish drawings, really. I don't know if I'll ever finish them. Some of them, maybe they're just sketches, and maybe that's it. That's all they'll ever be. Although I feel like now with the digital arts, I'm slow still. I'm learning. I'm not good. It's really hard. But I think I'll be able to color a lot more, a lot faster once I get the hang of it. I do too many forms of art. And then I always like find something else to learn. I want to learn printmaking. I never got to learn printmaking. That's something I'd really love to do. But I also feel like it'd be a huge commitment. And then I feel like buying a printing press and I just like, no, Erica, Ari, stop. Stop. Don't buy any more art supplies. Stick with drawing. And sculpture. And metalsmithing. And digital arts now. And I think if I'm really gonna carve on these scales, I gotta wait till it dries a little more. It's very soft right now. Okay. Let's move on to this cheek. That wasn't the right scale. Or was it? It wasn't the right spot. I need to make a few. How many did I have? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 scales. So I'm gonna roll 8 of these. Well, I have a few. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sam has no room for any more art supplies. I bought too many blank canvases and wood from the dollar store I'll never use. Oh, who knows? You'll eventually get to those. I'm sure of it. I'm sure you will. Primping? No. Oh yeah, printmaking. Imagine sculpting in the rain. Oh, it would just melt. The sculpture would just melt. Yeah, I'm just now seeing some of the chats. But yeah, printmaking, like screen printing, and there's like so many. Oh my gosh, it's a whole other thing. With the printmaking, there's like woodblock prints, and then there's screen printing, and then there's litho. What's the word? Lithograph printing. Mono. I don't even know what these words are. I used to know. I did a whole thing for what was it called? Lithograph? Screen printing. There's chemical etching or something. It's like a whole other world. Do I really want to get into that? And actually, at work, we have some of the supplies for it because one of the teachers is a printmaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. little piece of scales, rolling it up. It's a quiet night. Wolf. The neighbor's dog, Wolf. It's a quiet night. Wolf, wolf, wolf. Not anymore. It's a very loud night. Scale. Alright, I add the biggest one closest to the ear. Let's add the slit. Oof. I think Yandiri's tired of us. I've been streaming too much. She's had it. She's had it. Yeah, I think this week is like the most I've ever streamed. Probably not though. Alright, biggest one goes here by the ear. The dog. Is the silence I hear? Is that silence I hear? Bork, bork. Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. I didn't push that far back enough. Okay, there we go. Right here. That's good. Good enough. One more, one here, and then one. I don't have to make it look exactly the same on each side, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so that happens all the time. Get a little too obsessive with this stuff. Sometimes I gotta learn just to let go. It's okay, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. I think ceramics has really taught me not to be a perfectionist. I mean, I still try to be a perfectionist, but it's kind of almost cured my perfectionism. Because the problem I used to have, and I still have it, it's not 100% cured. I still get I still get it, is that like I won't do something because I can't make it perfect. I won't continue to work on something because it can't be perfect. Okay, then I'm done. I'm just not gonna finish it. I still start like a ton of projects and I don't finish them, but the reason I don't finish them is because I want to do more. But back a few years ago, it used to be I don't want to do more because I'm not good enough. I can't do it. My work sucks. But with ceramics, I met a lot of people. I took some classes, and I just noticed that some of their work had these little imperfections, and it kind of made them more charming. Like their work was a lot more charming with a little imperfection. They looked real, you know, like a real human made them, not like a machine made them. Because there's machine made ceramics, you know, like mugs and stuff that you get with an image on it. And then there's a handmade mug. And it's got some imperfections, but it's just. That's the whole point. It's because. That's why you like it. Because it looks like a human made it. And if the same person tried to make that mug again, it might not even look the same. The glaze wouldn't come out the same. The handle might not come out the same, even if it came from a mold. There's all these little variations, and that's what makes it nice and unique. There's beauty in the imperfection. I think that's what ceramics has taught me. Or at least that's one of the most important things to me that it has taught me. And because it dries so fast, it's like there's a point where like you can't work on this piece anymore. It's over. It's done. It's dry. You could try to sand it down, but let's just get it in the kiln and throw some glaze on it. Same. This is ramen. I'm just gonna call you ramen because that's a big long name. Randezav. I can't pronounce anything. I don't know how to read. Apparently, my dyslexic mind does not allow me to. But yes, ramen. I think a lot of artists struggle with that being wanting to be perfectionists, and it's actually not always. It's good sometimes because you get some really nice work, but then it's also limiting because your brain's like, it can't be perfect. You shouldn't make it. Don't do it if you can't even make it perfect. That's what everyone calls me. It's cool. Okay. Okay, ramen. Two scales. And here I go being a perfectionist again. I could see there's a few issues with her lips now that I'm looking at her. It's okay, leave it alone, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. I made this whole speech about things not having to be perfect, and I'm like, wait, something's not perfect, but like I said, I'm not 100% cured. Who cares? It's fine. Put it there. Kyung kyung? There's a car honking out there. Wait, slip. I need a little bit more slip. first one is rendezvous. Oh, okay. Rendezvous. Like, cool, I'll meet you at the rendezvous point. Okay, rendezvous ramen. Okay. You're ramen, though. I call you ramen. Where is that tool? I keep losing my tools. I could have put gills. Maybe on her neck? It's too late, I think, for gills. Although I kind of feel like the gills would be on her rib cage. Where would a mermaid have their gills? If they had gills, where would it be? Where do you guys think it would be? Time to pick a nose. Pick your nose. Pick your sculpture's nose with a brush. Just to get everything smooth in that nose. I always see them on the neck. Ah. I've seen them on the rib cage before too. But yeah, I have seen them on the neck. Scales, back to scales. Wow, these scales came out a lot smaller and thinner than the other side. Heck. I use this one. This one seems like it's a little thicker. Mm. Again? Oh, all the way back here. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Prism Live says our network connection is unstable. How is everyone seeing the stream? Is everything good? Getting any buffering? I wonder what's up with my internet. It's usually fine. Let me head over to YouTube on my phone. It's good, no buffering. Huh, interesting. I don't know why Prism gave me that warning. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Oh, hey, James. Seems okay here? Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe Prism is tripping. They don't know what they're talking about. She has a hole right here, and that's on purpose. I don't know if you could tell that. Yeah, you can tell it's a hole. It's on purpose because I found if you go too thick, it's not good. It's better to have a few openings in the hair and make sure it's not too thick than to have really thick hair and have it explode because it's too thick. I've had a sculpture explode in the kiln before. It was just lovely. Ouch. Yeah, it was pretty sad, but I got good pieces. Is it here? Oh yeah, I do have it here. I have him right here. Oh wow, I haven't seen him in a long time. This is George. He blew up in the kiln. Yeah, just lovely. The hair. His hair was so great. Like his hair was just perfect. Yes. Sorry. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, so R.I.P. George. What I did was I kept adding to the face. I kept adding more and more and more and more. That from the looks of it, it didn't dry all the way. So the face was just too thick and it just blew up in the kiln. And this is a memory. I have the eyes still. Yes, I do. The eyes are great. Here lies George. Couldn't handle the heat. So he got out of the kitchen. Yes. Have a dice on her. Probably this box too. Oh yeah. Let's grab those pieces. Oh hell yeah. Oh, the lip. Oh, that one's so good. Done. They're both here. Here's the eye. Focus. Let me turn off the light. I mean, these pieces look great. I kind of like it. So um, this was his tie and his shirt and part of his neck. He was wearing a sigh. Hi, Yandiri. I know, I'm streaming again. Oops. I don't know if you've ever seen George that blew up in the kiln last year. Almost exactly a year ago. Here's his other eye. I think the eyes look great. For her, I left the eyes closed. I almost left them open. You had a bad night. Oh, I'm sorry. I really want to make a mold out of the eyes. And then just have a bunch of little eyes everywhere like this. Like that. That much of it. Like that much. Maybe even set it on a ring or something. The lips. Like part of the lips. That's so cool. It's like an artifact, you know? That's what I like about it. Sure, he blew up. Sure, he's gone forever. But he just looks like an artifact. It's so cool. Prism keeps telling me your network connection is unstable. Like, I love it. I kind of like it broken. Could always make another one. And here I am, a year later, working on another bust. With better knowledge. Understanding that don't make it thick. keep it hollow, cut out the back. That's why I want to hang her on a wall. That's why she has a big hole on the back of her head, so she can hang on a wall. And oh, Yandiri is going grr grr grr. What is it going on, girl? What's wrong? What is wrong, Yandiri? We're here for you. UPS took my package back to the hub. Grr. Aww. Will they bring it back? I hope that all gets sorted out. Okay. It's telling me something's up. It looks like my internet's fine though. What's going on? What is going on, Prism? They couldn't deliver it. But will they be able to deliver it later, maybe? I don't know. Is it a package that was coming to you or going out? That's what I'm wondering. Too many pending package from the snowstorm. Oh no. Heck. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get it soon. Hopefully everything gets sorted out. Monday to me. That's only a few days ago. It was out for delivery today. Ah. That's frustrating though. But Monday isn't too far off. Hope it's not something that's time sensitive. It's dropping frame rates. Says it might get delayed again. Oh. Oh, Yandiri, that sucks. The scales on this side are so much bigger. And these are so much smaller. And I like them more on this side. Heck. I'll carve those out better in a bit. So I get these situated. You've been crying. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must have been something really important. Heckin' snowstorms, though. Wow. I know I had a package too coming from Texas, and it didn't move for a while, but it managed to get here on when? Recently, like a few days ago. But yeah, it stood still for like a long time. But I figured that's what it was, the snowstorm. Oh, it was a Valentine's gift. Oh, no. I'm sure she'll love it, even if it's late. Snowstorm can't be helped. It happens, I guess. Sometimes a random snowstorm happens where it's not supposed to happen. I wonder if California would ever get a snowstorm. That'd be crazy. People already do crazy stuff when it rains. Can you imagine a snowstorm? Don't be depressed. It'll get here. It'll get there eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I only need one more. One more scale. Yep, that's the one. All right, scales on the cheeks. One side. Seller's Patient. I got it from Mercari. Oh, Mercari, yeah. Well, that's good. Good thing the seller understands. Tracking number, nice. That's good. Oh yeah, that's starting to dry. That's very dry now. Pat, 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 pat on that side. Some texture to her shoulder. I feel like that's a good spot to have texture. Are you cracking, girl? No, 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 no. No cracks allowed, please. There's a crack like right here. I'm starting to form, but a trick one of my teachers told me to do is to scratch at the crack, and it might just go away. So I'm just gonna carve into the crack. Luckily, it's following the shape of the hair. It's not like going like through the neck or anything like that. Please, 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 don't die on me. It's gonna be hard to watch anime all emo. Yandiri says, you can watch a sad anime. You can always watch a sad anime. Shall I play? Shall I play Corpse Husband? Would that make it better somehow? Let's play that one again. Get Corpse to have some plays on his Spotify. Where is the right one? The one that has the best texture. This one. Bro. Alright, something keeps happening with Prism. It keeps telling me that the frame rates are going down, that stream's going terrible, but everyone else says it's fine. I'm behind on a truckload of anime. Yandiri, I'm much more behind than you are. I've not watched very much anime in months. No, weeks. Just don't have time for anime these days. Yandiri is so passionate about watching anime. It's very impressive. It's a first for me, Yandiri. It is. First time you've been behind on anime? Impressive, impressive, impressive. It's my escape. Understandable. Add some more texture here. I wish I can get in here to add the texture, but nope, no luck. This little spot right here. Do I have another tool that has that texture? Nope. They all have it in the same spot. Maybe a different texture? No, 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 no. Oh well. I'm drawing her eyebrows again. If it opens its eyes, I'm a jump. Its eyes were open. Its eyes were open last week. And I closed them because they were. Yeah, they were kind of creeping me out of them being open like that. But it was good practice. I feel like it was worth it to have the eyes open and then just close them again. At least I practiced my eyeballs. She's like a weeping angel, but she's actually she's a weeping mermaid. And she's gonna get you, so don't blink. Needle tool. Gasp. Starting to sleep. Oh, Yandiri's gonna fall asleep. Oh, it's a lot later where you are. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting about time zones. She's so close. She's so close to being done. I'm so happy. I don't want to work on you anymore. I want you to get fired and hopefully. Oh yeah, Poka knows. Poka. One thing that I will be doing from now on is making sure that I said starting mermaid. Staring at you sleep. Oh, I don't know why I thought I read starting to sleep. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. Staring at you as you sleep. Okay. I got it. I got it now. So yeah, I poke the nose holes all the way through so that she doesn't explode. So she has, I don't know. So it's hollow in the nose area. And I can always check the thickness by like going into the back of the head and kind of feeling her OMG woman. She looks fantastic with the thing in her nose. Yeah. That's a look. That's a look. That is a lovely look. Do I have another needle tool? She can be a walrus. She can be a walrus mermaid. I don't. I have this one though. she's a, she's a walrus mermaid. I need a picture of this. I love it. It's good. It's great when you can just play around with your sculpture. I love her. She's she's great. I'm getting cold out here. She's just gonna stay like that. It's like those performances where they like put the stuff in their nose. Oh no, they nail like a thing into their nose. You know what I'm talking about, right? Go back inside. Yandiri wants you to stop streaming. Just go back inside. I have a little heater here. I'm gonna turn it on. Brr. Doesn't always help though. Whew. Okay, working on eyebrows. This one. Right, let's get to carving on here. Yeah, it's pretty, nice and hardened. So much work on the mermaid. Yeah, it's been a lot of work for this mermaid. It's been really fun though. Have fun making stuff like this. Although once I finish her, I will be doing a big bust sculpture like this. I'll keep working on different castings of corpse mold. But yeah, I won't be doing something like this anytime soon. I'm gonna take a break from stuff like this. It's not realistic to do this so many, it's over and over and over. I always need a break. After, see, I mean, so George exploded in March of last year. March, right before lockdown, actually. I managed to get him to work into the kiln, and he blew up. Like, my school closed down, so I went to work, and I tried to get stuff, I tried to get him done so he can go inside the kiln for the last firing before they locked us out of the studio. And the next day I came to pick him up after he was fired and he had blown up. It was a sad day. that was like March 12, 13. So yeah, about a year ago. And after that, I didn't really do any big ceramic sculptures after that. And I had done one before George. I did a bust before George. And then I did George. I posted pictures on Twitter. I haven't posted it on Instagram yet. I will. Kind of this bust with the different colored hair and kind of like a galaxy effect on her face. I sculpted her first, and then I did George. And then I took a break until this year. I feel like 2 busts a year is realistic. Not any more than that. So I plan to do James, if he's still here. If he's still watching, James took a really great picture like a year ago, and I said, yeah, I wanna turn that into like a zombie bust. So the next bust that I work on, not anytime soon, but definitely not in a year, so maybe in a month or so. In a month or 2, maybe in the summer. Maybe in the summer is a good idea to work on that bust. I want to sculpt James. Any metalsmithing? I'm gonna call you George. No, George is George. George is the other guy. Metalsmithing. If I do, I probably wouldn't stream it. I could try to record it and not stream it. It's just, I've just been so uninspired. I don't know. I don't know if I can get back into it. I really want to. I should just do something simple, or maybe try to finish something. I have a bunch of projects that I haven't finished. Yes, Mr. Guapo, TV Guapo is George. There can only be one. My space in the garage, I don't do metalsmithing here, I do it behind me. It's kind of a mess, and maybe that's also why I'm uninspired, because yeah, I've just been throwing stuff on that table. Could be why. And maybe I should finally clean it up. And maybe I'll feel more inspired for metalsmithing. The other thing is my soldering area is kind of trapped over on this side, and I want to be able to push it out of the garage and solder outside. That way I don't inhale a bunch of stuff on the inside the garage. So I get some ventilation. And I also want to buy a better mask. I'm only using the... It's probably not a good idea, because every now and then I get a whiff of the flux, and the flux is super toxic. I mean, the thing is, I don't have to be soldering, but there's a lot of projects that I haven't finished that need soldering. So I'm using this type of mask for soldering, and it should be fine, but I think I need one of those masks that has the filters on the side. I just have to get around to buying it. Because I'm a little scared that I'm breathing in flux and it's gonna kill me. I will probably die from inhaling something toxic. I've accepted it. I think even the clay, if you inhale too much clay dust, it's really bad. And I might have inhaled some, probably all the time. I probably inhale clay dust all the time. I'm a little scared. Hopefully, I'm starting to clean off my area because there's a lot of like clay chunks. Maybe I should just clean them up so they don't fly in the air and I don't breathe them in. Again, oh, she's getting high. Oh, not high. You don't get high from those fumes. You get dead from those fumes. She gonna die. I'm gonna die. We all are. Eventually. Okay, enough about death. Let's keep going. She's so close. I'm gonna leave her scales alone and move down. This area right here is a mess. And I need to clean it up. Dead high. What? I need to clean that up. Best tools for that would be maybe this shark. This one looks like a shark. Like it has a nose, a shark nose. And it's got, on this other side, it's got like this. Let me clean it off. It's good for like smoothing stuff out. Actually, I want to fix her mouth. Kind of don't like how deep it is right here, so I'm gonna add a little clay right there. I usually end up sculpting little lips, thinner lips, so I've been trying to go bigger because I have little lips. I have little lips, so it's my instinct to want to sculpt little lips. But I want to try to sculpt things that don't look like me. It's a really amateuric, is that a word? You can tell someone's an amateur at sculpture when they make all their like even if they're working from a model, they end up sculpting themselves, or it looks like someone that could be in their family. Cause we know what we look like. We see ourselves all the time, so it's only natural that we would sculpt ourselves. And I kind of like that sometimes. The narcissist in me goes, oh, I like seeing myself in art, but not exactly like me, just almost looking like me. But I'm trying to get away from that and try to sculpt like a different face. So I'm trying to sculpt bigger lips so that it doesn't look like me. Little hands. I do not. I know you think I have baby hands, but I know guys who have smaller hands than me. These are big hands. I know they look chubby and small, but they're actually kind of big. Baby shark doo 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 doo. I just noticed that. Oh, Samantha. Oh, Sam. I think I'm gonna have a hard time sculpting here because it's so low, and I keep hunching over. Maybe I should lift her up. Girl, oh god. No, 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 no. That was not good. Never mind, I'm not gonna lift her up. I'm just gonna deal with it. Her hair's just such a mess. Put her on a brick? I could, but I got kind of scared when I lifted her up just now. But yeah, that's hurting my back. I have a brick on my soldering. I have a book. Oh, I don't want to use that book though. I'm scared to lift her up. Oh, well, wait. I can lift her up on this board instead of the little board. Because she's on 2 boards. She's on 3 boards. The little one, I tried to lift this one up, and she started to come off of it. So I'm going to lift her up off of that board. And where do I put her down? Girl. Girl. Please. God. Please. No, I'm scared to lift her. Ugh. Okay. Please don't fall. Oh my god. Don't. No. No, 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 no. Yes. Okay. Alright. You're heavy. Remember when you were light? No, you were never light. What am I talking about? Oh, God. Girl. You're heavy. You're too heavy. Okay. Okay, let's see. Bricks. Or something. I need some books. Alright. Where is that other book? I just saw the Mermaid. Nice thick book. Thick book? Where are you? I want one more. I don't want to use my art book. My art book is really thick, but I don't want to use it. It's too nice. It's too important to me. So I use these two dictionaries. I plan to do a project with these, so I don't mind if they get dirty. I want to make one into a box and cut out the inside and then place art in it. I don't know. I always have things to do. I always have some crazy idea. Alright, girl. I'm like hopping over my heater just to go get her, but with that, and I'm gonna get one. I'll die if you die. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Alright, stay there. Don't move. Now you can come over. Oh no. Okay, okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Whew. Oh, that's better. So you guys. Oh. Oh. No. What happened? Okay. It's not. Okay. There. That's what we're looking at. Whew. Oh, I should have done this ages ago. What was I thinking? But I do think that tonight is the last night I work on her here. I'm gonna cut here. I think I'll do that at school. At school. I mean at work. Why did I say school? I'll do that at work. That way she's not too delicate. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be spraying her throughout the weekend, keeping her moist. You know, everyone loves that word, moist. I always say moist. I will move her off the books though once I finish her hair. I'm finishing now. I'm finishing today. Moist. Yes, Sam. Moist. Hair done today. If I don't finish, oh well. Oh well. That's too bad. All I get to do. No, I don't want that tool. I want this one. Yes. This is the right one. Who knows? We might be here till like 9 o'clock. It's already 8:11. I might take a bathroom break in a bit. But I'll be back. I want to finish her. Ew, my arm. Uh-oh. Fire department. Something's happening. How do I position myself to scrape here? Hmm. Hmm. It's 10:11 where you are. It's 8:13 where I am. I hope I can raku her. I hope the raku will work out fine. I'm scared. I'm scared, scared, scared. I need... I wish I had a smaller sponge. Where's that? Where's that sponge? Where's the old sponge? Where did I put it? It's inside the... Oh yeah, it's here. Let's cut it. I'm gonna cut my... Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut my sponge in half. But I think I'm also gonna take a break, a potty break. Gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Bring her down. Alright, you guys yell if anything happens. You know, just yell. If like someone comes and like tries to steal her, or if something weird happens, if an alien shows up, I don't know, a ghost. You guys scream, let me know. I'll be back. I'll be back in as fast as I can. Take the sponge with me. Hungry again? No, I gotta pee. I'll be back. I'll be back really quickly. Boo. I cut it into little pieces. Wait, what's going on? I saw Bigfoot. I seen a ghost saying hi. Really now. Interesting. Well, I'm glad it just said hi and didn't knock over my sculpture. Very kind of it. Now I have a nice little sponge for a makeup application. Hello there, honeycomb. It's nice to meet you. I've had all sorts of people visit my stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Must be a good time for streams. That rarely happens. Let's scooch you up here so everyone can see you, girl. This is my mermaid sculpture and my messy garage. Thank you, honeycomb. Spin is spinity spin spin spin. You can see our brains back here. Currently working on trying to get the hairs down here smooth. It's kind of a mess down here. I don't know. I don't really like that. I just cut my sponge in a few pieces so that I could easily go in and just try to smooth that out. She's a little wobbly on these books. I put her on her books just now. That way she's up higher and I'm not having to crouch down or hunch over to get like this area down here. Gonna send a small sub raid. Ooh. For the crime of being talented and not having enough subs. Oh, thanks. That would be awesome. This is just like brushing hair. Only it's very... It doesn't move very much. If I had more time to do the hair, it would be so much nicer. So much nicer than this. I'm learning. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why it sculpted it like this. What the heck was I thinking? It's so hard to get in here. Even now that she's up higher, it's... Alright, I think the best thing to do is make sure it's smooth. Even though I don't sculpt too many strands in there, I can just... At least it won't look terrible. Where is... Here's a little sponge. Ooh, maybe the brush will help. I didn't think about that. Maybe the brush with the slip. A little bit of slip and a little bit of water, extra water. Maybe that'll help. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Delicious. Delicious slip. And just smooth everything down. The sponge. Nice. Alright, she doesn't look so terrible right there. Focus, focus, focus. But kind of faded away some of the strands she did have. Add them back in. Here for sure, I need a lot of strands. Oh, she's kind of a mess back here too. This tool. Poof. I think it might look good if I cut a piece off, even if it goes all the way in and it has another hole. It might also tie the piece together because she has a hole over up the top of her hair over here. She has another hole. Actually, nowhere else. But if I add a hole here, it might look kind of interesting. Maybe if I add another one I don't know, like over here somewhere. That goes all the way through. No, but I like the idea of having a hole right there. Do you see it right here? Right here? Right here? I do right now. Give it some, give her hair some dimension, you know? Having undercuts like this really brings the hair some more, like, it gives it more life. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Right here. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I can see right through it. And I don't care. Actually, there's a hole back here, I just remembered. That goes all the way in. Totally forgot about that. I did that on purpose. I was just worried that she'd be too thick and she'd blow up like George. I didn't want that. Sorry, I noticed something up here. I wanted to fix it. Alright, go back here. Let's make that. Do, do, do. I love that two of my tools have this little hook thingy. I like it a lot. Ah! Yes, 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 yes. Whew. Alright, just got some stuff going on finally in this hair down here. What else? What else? Eventually. She'll be done eventually. I want her to be done now. That crack didn't come back here. She had a crack developing right here. Didn't come back. So I'm really glad. She also doesn't have very much detail over here. Ugh. Lame. Should I even bother? It looks fine. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this not enough strands of hair? Up here, there's more. Down here, there's less. The other thing I worry about is that the detail might be gone because she's going to be raku fired. And the copper glaze, from what I've seen, kind of glops over stuff. So I don't know if it's. I might not even raku fire her. If I'll have to talk to my coworker and see what he thinks. He's the one that's the expert. Willie, he's the one that's the expert at this. So I'd be kind of scared to raku fire her because she's so. I work so hard on her. I don't know. She could crack, or he told me that the clay should be pretty thick, and she's not like extremely thick like George was, but I think she's thick enough. Although some places in the hair right here might be thin. I gotta look. So when I cut her out, when I cut all this stuff off, and cut that whole piece off completely, I'll be able to look. I'll be able to kind of like look around her brain and see if it's too thin or too thick. And then from there I can figure out what to do. If she'll be safe, I get to let him know like, oh, she's this much thick. Is that okay? Do you think she'll survive? Can you even pick her up with the tongs? Because what happens in the raku fire is she gets bisque fired, so she'll be like, you know, the first fire. She can go through the first firing, and then take a drink. And then she'll go to the second firing. She'll go into the special kiln. That kiln opens up, and they'll grab her. He'll grab her, or I'll grab her with tongs. These big tongs, and she'll go. I'll stick her in a trash can. She'll be like hot. She'll be like. They open up this kiln, and they don't wait. Usually, what you do when you take something out of a kiln is you wait for it to cool down before you start taking stuff out. But no, this gets taken out hot out of the kiln. Clamp with the tongs and stick it in a trash can filled with newspaper, and then close the lid, and then the smoke creates a reduction, and the glaze does its thing. It becomes coppery. This glaze is normally a light blue, but at a reduction, it becomes like copper. Because at oxidation, it looks blue. You know, like how a penny rusty, it's blue. It's like a blue-green, like a turquoise. And then, but normally it's like, you know, copper, brown. So that's what she'll have, specks of blue, and she'll have areas of copper, metallic copper too. So she'll look cool, but there's a lot of I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna grab her. I don't know. I feel like maybe she can be grabbed from here and then put in there. I don't know. I think the best thing to do is wait until she goes through the first firing, and then I could look at her when she's not like delicate like she is now, and then figure it out. I think. I don't know. It's all so uncertain. Either way, whatever I decide to do with her, I'm sure she'll look really cool. If I decide to just do underglazes or like one glaze, I don't know what my options are for that, but I think she'll look okay. I know you guys don't know the answers to my questions. A lot of you have never worked with ceramics, but it helps me to just ramble on about it. Even if you have no advice for me, saying it out loud helps me think. I could also oil paint her. I've been curious about doing oil painting on ceramics. One of my favorite ceramic artists, her name is Rebecca Bogard. She does these cute little creatures. They're not little, they're actually big. She does these huge installations, and she doesn't glaze any of her work. It's all ceramic, but she doesn't glaze any of it. And if you look her up on YouTube, she has really great she's teaching, and she's teaching online. She uploaded a bunch of videos onto YouTube. Rebecca Bogard, and it's the funny spelling of Rebecca, not the usual spelling of Rebecca. Um, she posted a bunch of really great like tutorial type stuff, but it's for her class. But she uploaded it onto YouTube so everyone can see it. I think on the Discord a while back I posted it, but it's really cool. I love her work. And she oil paints all her ceramic stuff. And it looks really nice. It's really nice to paint on ceramics because the clay absorbs the paint so well. Like once it's... Because the clay, when it's fired, it's so dry that when you like put some paint on it, it just like absorbs that paint. Really nice. So I imagine oil painting on a ceramic piece is so much nicer than on a canvas. And I have a little bit of oil paints, so maybe I'll try that. I have a lot of options. I really want to do raku firing, and when I started her, I didn't think I thought, oh yeah, she's gonna be whatever, you know. If she cracks in the raku, who cares? But now that I've worked on her so much, I'm just like, no, my child, my daughter, no, I can't. I can't just let her go and not be sure if she's gonna be safe. I can't. I've become attached to her. She's my girl. She's my child. This is my daughter, guys. This is my daughter. You know. I can't just let her go. This is stuff that I think about all the time, about my decisions I have to make with sculpture, ceramics, and stuff like that. It's a lot to think about. It'd be great if I was a better mold maker, because then I'd be like, oh yeah, I could just make a mold of her. And but I did that with the corpse mask, thinking that I would do one of them in raku, and it's a hard mold to pour with ceramic, with slip. It takes forever. It took like a whole week for it to dry, and for me to be able to pull it out. And even then, when I pulled it out, the ear didn't dry, and it broke off. I love sculpture. I actually really like all these problems. Like, I sound really annoyed that this stuff is happening, but actually it makes life more interesting. It sounds like I'm like really, really stressed out about it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I love it. I actually do love the problems. I do like the problem solving that you sometimes face with sculpture and ceramics. Get the brain to work, you know? Sometimes when I just draw, I don't always think about these issues. There's not that many stuff comes up. Like it's just trying to figure out how the right composition and the right thing and this and that. But you get more problems with sculpture. Gotta use your brain more. Also, I think a lot of more things go wrong with sculpture. Like like George blowing up. We always go back to George blowing up. It's a weird angle to be doing this. Oh, I wonder if laying her down might help. I totally forgot she's meant to be laying down. Could that help? If I want to lay her down, I have to make sure all this is done back here. Ooh, why didn't I think about that sooner? Mm. I can always pick her back up though. What's actually helping her stand isn't all of this junk down here. She has a PCV pipe inside of her. I'm gonna stop being picky about that. I say I'm gonna stop being picky and then no, I can't. I can't stop being picky. guys didn't get to see how ugly she was when I first started her. When I work on James, the James bust, the James zombie bust, I'll make, I will, you guys will see every single step. Except the mold making process, because that's so messy and gross. You guys won't see that. I won't be able to move the camera around. I won't be able to play music or look at the chat. So I'm just not. Maybe I'll try to film some of it. That way you guys can see it later. But I won't. I won't do it live. Dun, 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 dun. Willie actually gave me a project, so I'll probably work. Next time I stream, I'll probably be. I don't plan to stream on Sunday. I kind of wanted to, but nah, I think I'll take a break and not work on any art. Well, actually, no, I do have something to work on. I have something to underglaze. But yeah, he's got these plates for me. And he said, he sent me a text message. Hey, you want me to grind those pieces? What happened was, I used a really, really runny glaze on one of my pots that I made. Actually two of them. I used the mystery glaze and it ran and it got stuck to the kiln. So the glaze just like oozed down to the kiln shelf. And the glaze is glass, so it's really sharp. And I was trying to sand it a little bit with like sandpaper that we have at work, but it wasn't working, so I just left it alone. And my coworker Willie, he saw it and he goes, "Well, I can fix that up. I have grinding stuff at home." And I go, "Oh yeah, that'd be awesome." And he's like, "And in return, can you glaze these plates?" And then I said, "Yes, of course I'll glaze the plates. I like glazing. I like underglazing. I like drawing on plates. That's my favorite thing to do." And well, what do you want? Something Erica. I'm like, oh, something Erica, something airy. Um, Eyeballs? Because I draw a lot of eyeballs. And he goes, yeah, something that'll go with the Dolly exhibit. And I totally forgot the gallery at my work is doing a Dolly exhibit. I don't think we're actually going to have Dolly's work. Salvador Dali? I don't think we're actually going to have his work. But I think we're just going to have inspired works. Maybe? I really don't know much about it. I just remember them talking about doing it. So, I went around and I looked for Dali works, Salvador Dali's artwork that might fit my my eyeball style. And yeah, I found two that I really like. And I'm gonna glaze those in that style. I'm gonna do like a master copy on them. So maybe next stream during the week if I don't stream Sunday. I'm saying I won't, but maybe, who knows, maybe I will. So during the week I will be glazing an eye on a plate. So look out for those streams. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 9. I might stop. I really don't have time to work on her tomorrow, so I don't really want to stop. The next time I can work on her is Monday at work. So I think that's when it's gonna have to happen. I just saw Sam says, "Yay, yay to I'm ending, or yay to maybe I'll actually stream glazing during the week." I'll show you the piece that I found. It's in here somewhere. Where did I put it? Okay, so I found this one. I found that one. I know if I do it too close. It's an eye. It's an eye in a just like a landscape type thing. I really like it. I'm gonna draw this one. There we go. Ooh. I like that one. There's also this. This is cool. I love that. Oh yeah. That is that's very me. So I'll be drawing those on a plate. I think I'll probably draw them on paper and then transfer them. I should stop. I should just stop. It's getting so late. I'm getting cold. I should stop as I keep going. The reason I don't want to stop is because next time I can work on her won't be till Monday. It's very possible she could dry out in that time. Of course I'll come to the garage and spray her every now and then. Other thing is I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have time to work on her at work because I have 2 classes now. I only have an hour in between the 2 classes that I teach. Is that enough to get everything good and going before she goes into the kiln? Alright. I do want to stop. I'm getting tired. I think even if I don't add more strands, this has enough movement and enough, like, it suggests hair. You can tell. Oh, there's like a lot of weird stuff going on here, though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. Let's get move back a little. Thank you. Scales are looking good. I think I like them. Okay. She's I want her to be for now, I guess. Decisions. Okay. For sure. I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm sure everyone else is tired too. I will be back next week. I don't think I'll be back Sunday. I could be wrong. I might decide to just surprise you with a stream on Sunday. If I stream on Sunday, it won't be sculpture though. It'll be I don't know. Or maybe projects, or just one actually. No, two. Oh yeah, I'm doing corpse, and I little plate with a bee on it. It's almost the bee is almost done. Corpse is not. Um, so if I don't see you on Sunday, have a nice work on some art. Watch some art, some other art. Support your local artist or your online artist or whoever you follow. Like their work. Buy their work. If you can't buy their work, like their work. Share their work. And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Thanks for joining me. There was a bunch of people who showed up today. That was really cool. I like when people pop in, even if they don't stay. I think that's really great. Alright, bye, lovely humans. Thanks for visiting.